guys, thanks for joining me. So today I'm going to set up the dashboard and I'm going to run a test because my dashboards, so let me just show you. I can't show you with this one because I already put the stickers on it, but let's try it with this one, okay? Let's take a peek. So as you can see, if I have these two dashboards, I hope you can see them both. I think you can. So this area is kind of smaller than this one, right? These are kind of similar, so there's not all that much difference. And I think this one down here is kind of similar as well. So what I'm going to be doing is setting up my dashboard. And to be honest with you, I'm kind of regretting having gotten the Flora pattern, because for the old versions, you know, there's a lot of it that bleeds out of the page, as where with the mid-century circles, it's kind of cleaner and you don't have those patterns, but it's, you know, it's fine. It'll still work. So these stickers are designed for the new dashboards, okay? But they will also fit the old ones. So here's what I recommend you doing. First, depending on which one you have, it doesn't matter which one you have. You can have like the notes or the other one, that's totally fine. But what I suggest you do is start with this one, because this is the one that's kind of almost the same in both of them, okay? So start with this one and just kind of place it from one end to the other. And let me kind of show you guys. Well, you know what? Maybe I could have placed it lower. It's fine. I'll leave it like this. Let's see what happens. And then we need to take care of this one. So let's kind of measure and see. So if I work from the bottom, I'll be fine, because then I can use the extra washi here. So I could have even placed this one further down, because I will still have enough. Yes, I could have placed it further down. Let me see if I can kind of peel it off. It's not going to be such an easy task because I already kind of pressed on it, but let's just take it off and do that. So I'm kind of gonna go flush. But it's bent now, so it's not going to be that easy. Hopefully it won't be crooked. I think that came out pretty well. It's a little wrinkled here, but that's what happens when you peel off stickers, right? Okay, so now I'm pressing down very well. I won't be able to get this out anymore. And you always have washi if you need to fill in some of these spots, okay? Okay, so the other thing I now have is this one. And now I need to kind of either go here, or I'm just gonna go down a little bit. And I need to, okay, so this is what you need to do. You need to make sure that it kind of covers here, okay? And that it's going to cover both areas. And see what I'm telling you, like the Flora, you know, it's okay. I mean, I don't mind, but I know that some people do. It'll work. It's still okay. And then I can have the top one over here. And since this is the month of August, let's just set the August sticker here. And I could always use some ultra thin washi, like if you're a person and you're that is very bothered by this part, you can do that, that's fine. And then over here, I can use one of the washi strips down here to kind of bring it to the bottom. And I have my little cutter here. So what I want to show you guys is that you can still use these. Well, I'm not going to cut anything just yet, because these strips might just be a little bit wider. And no, but then I'm gonna have this. That's fine, I'll cut it. Let's see. I still have another strip. If I feel like it was a mistake, then it's totally fine. I'll just go ahead and take it off. And with these, so for those of you that are like me, like I'm always afraid that I'm gonna cut too deep and I'm gonna cut into the page, but you just have to do it softly, because guess what? That's all you need. You do it softly and it kind of tears, but it's not so rugged. So you can start that way, and then once you get used to it, then you can start getting a feel for it. Let me put this one away because I don't want to start using two different sheets that I don't need to use. And now I want to use this dark one. Where do I want to use it? No, I want to use it down here. And so you see what's going on over here, right? Let me just make it flush. So I have two options. I can either make it flush here, or I can either just make it flush over here, which is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cover this part here, and then I can cut it again. And you don't have to really, you can just kind of center it and avoid having all this cutting. I just wanna do it so that you guys see that it's not a difficult thing to do. And then up here, I'm gonna set the other strip. And for this one, I'm gonna turn this over because I wanna make sure to have it at the same height as this other one, so that it kind of looks even, right? And if you have one of the older planners, you just have to find a kit that kind of coordinates with the color of the month, and you'll be good to go. You see? Just press lightly and you won't have an issue. This will cut perfectly for you. Okay, there we go. So this is my layout. And this is where I'm gonna have my weekly layouts. And I still have some washi strips. I still have some dots. I still have these little asterisks here. So I'm gonna still use some of those. From here, I'll save this because it's always good to have these month stickers, which I could use always in future years. So get a sticker album sheet, or just save one of the sheets from your stickers and just make sure to have them all there, and you can just punch holes and put it in the binder or put it in one of your sheet protectors. You know, there's so many things you can do with that. Okay, so what I wanted to say is that I can also use some washi down here. And for this one, I'm also gonna use one of these other little thin strips. I think these look super, super cute. And they are the perfect size. You know, it's not too big. And this is kind of like the size for the super thin washi that I offer in the add-ons section in my shop. And I love it because it gives it that pop. Oops. The one thing is that you need to really press down hard on it, and I did not do it because I was going to cut it. So now it's moving on me. Okay, here we go. So you do have to kind of press hard on it to the edge because it doesn't have that much area that sticks. So you have to be mindful of that. And look at this. Doesn't this look cute as is? And if you're bothered by this, you can always come and put like a washi strip down here to the side. I'm just gonna do it just for the sake of showing you guys what you can do, but I'm not gonna fully stick it there. But like if you're kind of bothered by that peeking out, you know, you can always just use that washi, and that way you'll make it fit to here. And then you can also decorate with washi here and kind of encase it if you want. But I'm fine with that being there. I don't mind it at all. Okay. And for here, I do want to use the blue stars. I think blue is going to look super, super cute. And for some reason, I don't like putting it up this way. I like this vertical one to be up here. I know that is how the star looks, but some people don't mind if it lands any which way. And I usually don't mind many things, but that is the one thing I do mind. Okay, so this is my dashboard, and I kind of have to figure out what it is that I'm going to do here. So, I am going to set my goals here. So these are going to be my goals for the month. And let me just make sure that I don't overlap things from my other one, because I also set one up. Well, I'm kind of doing the same with the goals, but that's fine. I can make one personal goals and I can make the other one business goals. So I'm still good. So let's do that way. That's what I'm going to be doing. Just going to set it up in the same way, and one is going to be personal and the other one is going to be business. So ideas is going to be here, and then down here in the other one I was tracking habits, but I kind of just want to leave this area without any tag because I kind of want to journal something here, or just kind of write something good, like a highlight, you know, the best moment. I could even put memories there, but we'll see. I'm not completely sure what I'm going to do about that. And then these strips are a little bit thicker, and you can kind of use them to divide this area. So if you want to divide this area in two, you can totally do that. So up here, I can mark it as the section for important. And when you have different, like if you have this kit and you also have the vertical version of the kit, then you can play a little bit with what you want to do. So you can use your flags and you can use other things, or you could use a washi strip and then put your important in there. But I'm just going to go ahead and set it up here, just like so. And I can't have that many important things, right? Because then I'm just not measuring exactly how it has to go. But I want to be sure to 1, 2, 3, 4, leave at least 4 spots here for this other section. And let me just make sure that I use my little washi cutter. And these things are amazing. It's called Slice. So this is a slice tool, and I love it. I really, really like it. I enjoy it very, very much. And these are kind of things, and I know this is important, and don't forget kind of goes with that, but to me, don't forget are things that I kind of want to do, but I won't necessarily get to them, okay? So I hope this is centered. When I can't get my head in there very well, I'm not quite sure if it's looking okay or not. And over here, I want to use my little check boxes, and I think I'm gonna go with the red ones. I think those are gonna pop very well. Oops, I peeled a pink one by mistake. And I made these individual so that way you can customize your checklist however it works best for you. I feel that this is what works best for me instead of doing the strip, because when I do the strip, I have to measure it against a planner, right? But then it's not gonna properly fit all the other planners the exact same way. So if I make them this way, you can make them fit whichever way you want. And I still have a couple more over here, and I have a ton of ideas, so that's gonna be great. And I might even just end up splitting this one in two, because I do have like some events and some projects, so I will quite possibly just kind of divide this in two with some washi and or just with a line with my ruler and just end up using both sections as lists. But for right now, I'm gonna leave it how it is. I just wanted to do this video and I don't want it to be too long, and I just wanted to show you guys how it still fits the old planners and how it still looks super cute, and you know, you can still use the new dashboards. And I'm not going to be selling old versions of the dashboard because I think this one works really well. I am going to be still selling the old versions of the monthly until the end of the year, but the old versions of the monthly can always be available as a kind of like a custom request, because if you purchased your planner right before the new collections came out, you might still have one that goes till July, is it, or June? Because I purchased mine a January start, but I think I could have purchased it a July start. So anyway, yours might still go past December. So if that's the case, shoot me a message. And before I close this video, I want to show you some new back to school stickers that I'm offering in my shop. And these items should be available in my shop from the moment that you're seeing this video. So these are a complement to the other school stickers that I showed you in a previous video, and it's awesome for teachers, but it's also great for parents if you want to track the days off school. So the other stickers have a whole bunch of school events and happenings, but this is kind of a little more detailed in terms of the days off. So you can mark your snow days, inclement weather, because it's not, the closures are not always due to snow. You can mark spring break, and then I don't know if you can see this, but it says spring break, and then you can mark begins and ends. Why did I do it this way? Because some people just want to mark the start of it and use washi till the end of it. Some people like to mark the start and the end, and that way you can customize it. So you can just put your sticker that says begin or ends down here, and that way you're good to go. And then you have your winter break, your Thanksgiving, you have your class parties. Most public schools typically do Valentine's and Thanksgiving. So there's 2 class party stickers, and then summer break as well. And then you have those staff development days that for parents, these are days off, that it's no school that day. For teachers, they have something going on for them those days, but students are not in session that day. So you could still use them as a parent, because you know those days are just going to be no school days, but they're not tied to a holiday most times. Sometimes they will be, but anyway. And then look at this cute little bus with field trip on it. And then you have the team meetings, which basically as a parent, you might not need these, but you might use them for your own planner needs. And then you can mark the book fair, and you can mark whenever you had a late day or a sick day. So either as a teacher or as a kid, you come in late that day, you can mark it, as well as sick day. And then you have all these cute little cups that you can kind of use all throughout the planner as kind of decorations. And you also have these cute arrows to kind of mark something important that you have going on. So this one is a complement to the other back to school one. And then let me just finish with these before I go into the other one. And then these are specifically made for teachers, for your ARD days, and also for your faculty meetings. So you have this script for that. And last but not least, what's going to also be available, it is available right now from the moment you're watching this video, is a Christmas countdown. I don't know if the Halloween countdown is also going to be available. Possibly it is. So just check the holiday section in my shop to see if the Halloween is there already as well. If not, it's going to come out next week. So you have days from 1 to 24, and then you have Christmas. Then you have a whole bunch of Christmas stickers. And then you have stickers that just say 1 day, 2 days. They go up to 31 days, and then they go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 months. And you have one that says Christmas Day. This way you can pair any of these with these and kind of create your own custom Advent theme. So let's say I want to use it in my spread. I can always just maybe grab this one, put it over here, say 1 day, you know, kind of put it here in the middle or down here. So just play with it however you want. And these are 2 separate stickers, but you can always put one of these on top of it, so it looks kind of like it's inside of it. So, you know, you can play with this however way you want, and you can kind of just use this one for the day you're going to decorate the tree, and you can use this one the next day after you decorate the tree. So possibilities are endless, and I think they're going to be so much fun to work with. I don't know about you, but I'm really excited about using these. Okay, so that finishes up my video. Let me just let you guys see how cute this looks. And thank you so much for joining me today. I really, really appreciate you guys being here. You have no idea how much I appreciate it. And I hope you're having fun shopping from the Christmas in July sale, which started, well, I'm recording this on a Saturday, and it started yesterday on a Friday. It's also going to go a little bit into August, and you might be watching this in August already, but the sale is still going on. So for a few more days, the shop should still be 15% off, no minimum purchase. Bye guys. Have a wonderful rest of your week.